beerreviews.com, off location, but we're going to do a wild beer review tonight. And wild is because we are doing a beer I would never normally purchase, but it intrigued me. This is the SideCar Orange IPA from Sierra Nevada. So cool label. Big orange slice cut in half, surrounded by hops, bright orange labeling. I mean, whether you like Sierra Nevada or not, you can't kid yourself. They're one of the top 3 craft beer companies at least in the U.S. And most importantly, they have done a phenomenal amount of good beers over the years. Some are overrated in my opinion, but hey, good for them. So, all right, brand new. We're looking at 2017, January. And they bring this out, and it's not summer yet. The weather is not hot at all, which is kind of the new trend for some of these beers. They bring them out like a whole season early. So what this is they call this a pale ale with a twist. It says, we love our pops that are bright and have a citrus-heavy character. We always wondered what it would be like to punch citrus while maintaining a crisp hop bite and balance. The result is the new take on this hoppy pale ale brewed with Cascade, Equinox, and Mandarin hops, hence the orange there, with a hint of orange peel from the additions of the in the brew kettle, and fermented that tweak this classic hop profile with a zesty pop of orange flavor. Okay, I have not had this yet. There's almost no reviews out. This thing is like a week and a half old on the shelf, so I have no idea what to expect. So I'm thinking pale ale with some lemon zest. I mean, we're talking orange peel, obviously with some hops that also lent to some citrus. I don't have a clue what this is going to be. Now, what I do like what they do is this bright cap. You know, like they'll do red caps, they'll do bright green caps, dark green caps, this torpedo. So the marketing is phenomenal. I give them an A+ for the marketing. Assuming this is going to be an orange beer, and it pretty darn near close is. I know the lighting isn't great, but it's orange. It's got a little kind of tint to it, maybe some malts in there. The head is fairly white, maybe a teeny tint, but not much. Very filtered like all their beers. There's nothing residual, a little bit of carbonation. Maltier than I would have expected with the aroma. A little bit of breadiness, a little bit of maltiness definitely in there. Kind of has a almost like a grapefruit smell to me as opposed to orange. Kind of got a little bit of a bitterness to it. It's not nearly as orangey as I would have expected in the aroma. You can definitely smell some kind of orange, but more, I think it's more of like a pink grapefruit. But there's definitely kind of a background of a little bit of a maltness to it. All right, so there's definitely beer in here. I'm gonna put it that way, with all those orange influences. So, all right, here we go. Cheers. Ooh, ooh, that was not what I expected. Wow. It definitely has like a potent pale ale texture and mouthfeel to it. The orange is really pronounced, like on the front of your tongue and your palate. That's really, it's like almost a little bit overwhelming. It kind of opens your eyes up a little bit. It's very crisp. It's very zesty. I'll give them that. The orange dissipates pretty quickly, so it's not like an orange drink, but it definitely has I don't know how to say it. It kind of has a little bit of this weird, it wants to be a beer, but it's not really a beer because the orange is so overpowering that you can kind of taste the hops in the pale ale, and you can definitely taste some kind of malt on the back end, but it's really not one or the other. It is exactly kind of what they're going for, I think, is a very orangish flavored beer, but you can't really taste the beer because of the orange. So it's kind of more to me like an orange drink with a little bit of malt and quite a bit of carbonation actually in your mouth. So, with that being said, I didn't have high expectations, but I guess it's better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be just like straight up orange soda kind of theme. You can definitely tell there's some background of malts and hops in there. It's very orangey, which is what it says it's supposed to be, an orange pale ale. It is definitely not something that is my cup of tea. Um, I get they're trying to expand the horizons, come out with something different. Congratulations, Sierra Nevada, you definitely did that. Um, I made the mistake of buying a 12 pack because it was like $12. I was like, I'll just give them away if I don't want them. I'll definitely give away the other ones. I'm glad I tried it. It definitely has some unique flavors to it. I could definitely see people liking this more so in the summer months. Your palate, I'm convinced, and I always say this definitely adjusts. You want darker beers in the winter, you want lighter, fruitier beers in the summer. I mean, it's got its place. It definitely doesn't have its place in my refrigerator or a cooler, but just be prepared. It is an orange beer, kind of, and it's what they're going for. So anyway, I mean, we rate our beers between 1 and 5. I would probably give this a 2, and it's not because it's awful. It's just because it's totally not my cup of tea at all. It's not what I want to spend my money and calories on. This is not it at all. But again, I think it has its place somewhere. So if you've tried it, leave comments on our YouTube channel or our website, microbeerreviews.com. We upload all the time, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you again real soon.